Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Pisces. This will be from the 19th till the 25th of April. I am going to be doing a new moon spread which will consist of 6 cards. The first one being what have I released? Second one, where am I now? Third, what is emerging within me? 4 is what do I wish to grow? 5, how can I bring my goals and intentions to fruition? And 6 is what additional resources are available to me as I manifest my goals. Okay, I have asked for protection on your cards and asked for the guidance to connect with source through the cards to give you the guidance that you need. I have also shuffled the cards, but I will shuffle them again. I am running another competition for someone that would like to win a free personal reading. I don't do readings for money. I don't take PayPal, WhatsApp, or any of that business. This is a totally free channel. All I ask is that you do subscribe and hit the notification bell so that I can grow the channel. I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed already. And if the reading does resonate with you, you can give it a thumbs up. And if the reading doesn't resonate with you, you can check out your other placements in your chart for if you need to get out of all the placements, your moon, your rising and your Venus, out of that you should get the right answers for whatever the guidance that you do need to receive from Spirit. Okay, so here we go for Pisces. If you do want to win a free personal reading, you just need to, I don't know whether I mentioned that, just put the green heart in. Oh, it's not very good. That's not very good cut. Just put a green heart in the comments and I'll get in contact with you. That'll be from the 19th of April till the 19th of May. Okay, so there we go, Pisces. All right. What have we got for Pisces, please, spirits and guides? What's going on for Pisces from the 19th till the 25th? The new moon spread, please. Three shuffles. Whoop, okay, that's what they did last time as well. Okay, so, right. So we've got what have I released? Okay, so you've got the Page of Swords in what have I released? Where am I now? The Five of Wands. What is emerging within me is the Four of Wands, and what do you wish to grow? The Hierophant. Okay, I'll take the next two top cards. How can I bring my goals and intentions to fruition? And what additional resources are available to me as I manifest my goals? Okay, so let's see what we have got for the Page of Swords. This is an air energy, so I do believe maybe you have released a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This person was very quick-minded, a cool and deep sort of person. They really didn't communicate that well, as they don't really speak that unnecessary, and they can appear to be very insensitive. They do like to stick to the rules, and they can't understand why others don't. You may be a little bit more relaxed being a Pisces, and this person probably wouldn't have suited you if you have released them. Male or female, it doesn't matter. You may have released a male, or if you're a female, or if you're a male, you've released you know what I mean, a female. Or the other way you could see that is that you are releasing this type of person. You are like this. as you have a Libra placement in your chart somewhere. So you may be like this, like you don't like to speak unless there's some sort of reason to speak. You are very closed off. You do appear, because you are closed off, you may appear to be very insensitive to other people. You do stick to the rules, and you can't understand why others don't. Maybe you need to loosen your grip there, and that's the type of person, like, you're releasing that. This can also talk about receiving delayed or disappointing news. So you could have received that in the past, like that could have just happened to you, and you're now releasing that. So that's what could have happened as well. Or as I said, you could have released someone like that. You could have released an insensitive person, or someone that was very quick-minded. They could have been younger than you. Yeah. So that's what that is saying that you have released. Okay, so where you are now, Pisces, is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a fire energy, so you may have fire in your chart somewhere. It does talk about action, initiative, and inspiration. The Five of Wands speaks about conflicts. You may be having some differences of opinions, possible petty squabbles, which this is really draining your energy. Draining your energy from key issues that do need resolving. So you can see here that there's 5 people with, and they're trying to get to the top. They're holding on to each other, struggling to, to hold on to the wands there. There could be power struggles as well, or competition. Do you know what I mean? You could have that going on around you. So this is where you are now. The advice is that you need to be diplomatic. I know that it's very draining when you are dealing with people that keep wanting to argue, but maybe it's time to take a step back and, be diplomatic and just take some time out to make the decisions that you need to make, Pisces. Okay, so what is emerging within you? The Four of Wands. This is more fire energy, so you must have some type of fire in your chart. This card talks about stability and satisfied in what you have accomplished. So you are feeling content. This is a feel-good factor. So this is emerging within you. You're starting to feel satisfied, and you're starting to have that stable feeling. You start, like, this card's, after this petty squabbles or whatever's going on, you're starting to feel good about yourself. You can now afford some time off. You may even have put in for some holidays, so you can do some rest and relaxation, because it sounds like you're going to need it after that. After the conflicts that you've been going through. So this rest and relaxation could be with just some friends and family, or it could well be you just need some time out by yourself after all that. This card does also talk about plans for marriage as well. So you may be in a relationship that's moving to a different level. It doesn't have to be marriage. It can be commitment, or whatever it means to you, a date or whatever. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the energy. So that is what is emerging within you now. Okay, so what do you wish to grow? You wish to grow the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart. You may get some help from a wise and trusted person. You may have also been dealing with some large organisations, government or educational institutions. what you want to grow. So this card talks about having traditional values and morals and ethics. So this is what you want to grow in maybe your relationship. You are putting these traditional values and morals and ethics forward and stating that this is how you feel about this situation. You are wanting to move towards your star at the top of the staircase there, as you can see. And because you do have the traditional values, like someone may be wanting to move in with you and you don't agree with that. You prefer to be married first, or maybe they want to have an intimate relationship and you hardly know them. But this card talks about you've got a set way of working and thinking, and maybe you're trying to set your boundaries of what you believe in too. So, and standing up for yourself, which is not a bad thing, male or female, it doesn't matter. You're wanting to value yourself possibly, and you don't want to change for someone else, and you shouldn't have to change for someone else either. You stand by what you believe in and whatever's right for you, because guess what? You're the one that's got to live with you. You know what I mean? Like, you're the one, you need to feel good about the situation. So stand in your power, in the Hierophant energy, and stick by your values and your ethics and set those boundaries, and that way you get to this star a lot quicker. I mean, it's about respecting yourself as well. So, okay, so that's what I've got there. Okay, so how can I bring my goals and intentions to fruition? All right, so we've got the Six of Swords. This talks about challenges, animosity. This does talk about that you are moving out of stormy waters, that matters will be improving. Harmony can be restored. And so that's good that you know that it can improve and that you can get some harmony back in your life. This card does remind us of the life lessons learned. So it does come after the Hierophant. So life lessons learned. So maybe that's how you're going to bring your goals and intentions to fruition. Remembering what you have learned in your past. What lessons have you learned? The universe will keep blocking you from your future and where you're supposed to be if you have not learnt the lessons. They'll keep sending you a person again and again and again to remind you until you get the lesson. Believe me, they've done it to me. The universe has done it to me, and they've done it like over and over and over because I wasn't getting it. And they've done it for ages to me. And I just was not learning the lesson. So if you have learned the lesson, great. But I believe that that's how you're going to be getting to your goal. So look at the lessons that you have learned. Set your boundaries, respect yourself, and move towards the future. So you're moving out of the stormy waters. Matters are going to improve. Harmony is going to be restored. And they're talking about these life lessons that you have learned. You also may be needing to go on a physical journey. So to get to your goal, you may need to go on a physical journey, which is usually a long one, or it could be just over some water as well. So you could be, we're pretty restricted in how we can move around at the moment because of COVID. But if you're in Australia, we're not so much, but we can't really go overseas. So you may be going on a good long road journey, and you might have to go over some water, some rivers or something like that, something minor. But that's what that card there is talking about, the Six of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, Pisces. Okay, so what additional resources are available to me as I manifest my goals? What additional resources? Okay, the additional resources are that you are an independent person, that you do have the good reasoning, you have a good reasoning mind, and you have good perception. Being a Pisces, you're pretty well spot on with that. You are generally a happy and content person. You are very strong and supportive. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're very organised. You're a good leader, a fast thinker, and you can have some sharp words also. So if someone does betray you, you're not likely to give them a second chance. So you need to stand in that energy and remind yourself that that is what your additional resources are. That you are you are a good reasoner. You are very independent. You are strong. You're not afraid to speak your mind. This card is the People's Champion. So there you go. So you need to have confidence in yourself. Don't put up with crap. And if someone has betrayed you, like, forget it. Don't suffer fools. I can tell you it's not going to do you any favors. It's just going to bring you down. What you need to do is keep raising yourself up and keep your vibration high. That's how we attract people, at the right people, into our life, like vibrating at a higher level. Think highly of yourself. Learn your lessons. Be confident. Don't let these people these lower vibration people into your life. You have a sharp mind and that perception. You're able to pick up on things. Trust your gut. It will never let you down. I know your heart and your mind can take over sometimes, but you can always rely on that stomach. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I am going to pull you a Moonology card to see what we've got going on there. Okay, let's see. What advice do we have for Pisces, please, spirits and guides? What's the advice for Pisces? The advice for Pisces for the 19th to the 25th. What's the advice, please, spirits? Oh, I dropped those. What's the advice? The advice. What's the advice, please, spirits and guides? The advice. Okay. We've got two. We've got two cards, I mean. Okay. We have got a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, and we have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Okay, let's have a look at that. The full moon in Cancer. Not the new moon, the full moon. Right. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Things are likely to get very heated, as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. What you need to attune to the moon is, it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways matter. Okay, the additional meanings for this card are: meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. Have you had enough family time lately? Okay, so the heightened emotions of the Moon-Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the Moon's 2 home signs along with Taurus. So astrologically speaking, the Moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all soon will be well. Okay, so the next part is the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. Right. Right. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works. Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. I just spoke about that, believing in yourself and setting high boundaries and vibrating at a high level. The tune to the moon is, I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The additional meanings for this card are, the answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. Okay, so in the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and the moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. Okay, so that's what we've got for you, Pisces. I hope you have enjoyed your reading. As I said, I'm hoping to get to a love spread or love relationship for each sign this weekend. And I hope you have enjoyed that. I hope you have a good week, good weekend. Also, remember, if you'd like to enter that competition to win a personal reading, just put a green heart in the comments. Also, remember to subscribe if you haven't. If you have subscribed, I appreciate that greatly. I just can't even describe how much this journey and tarot has taught me. Also, remember to give it a thumbs up if it does resonate. Spread the word, as in share with your friends on Facebook or whatever other social platforms that you're on. And I will see you in the next reading. So bye, Pisces.